Hey everybody, it's Profpowerline, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Master Quest Edition. In the last episode, we did virtually nothing, except we got our fairy partner, we learned that we need to get a sword and a shield, and we met a couple of the characters. Other than that though, it's been a pretty dull day. So let's try and get something more interesting done this time around, shall we? Let's check the sign for starts. Yeah, signs! Stepping stones in the pond. If you boldly go in the direction you want to jump, you will leap automatically. If you hop around on the stones, you'll become happier. Well, okay, Mr. Rocks. Sounds great. If I leap on the stones, I shall become happy. Now, how cool would it be if you could get $5 for skipping in a pond? I mean, seriously. Let's just think about how awesome that would be for a moment. Anyway, moving right along. Not getting sidetracked here. Hey, what's up, girlie? Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link. What? You're being called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, hee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the forest guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. So yeah, there's a little bit of Kokiri lore there, which I'll just go over right now, actually. The Kokiri are, ageless, immortal, or not immortal, but ageless creatures of the forest. They are not actually humans, they just look like it. You can see what they actually look like in later games, but that's for later games. For now, just know that this is what they look like. Hey, what's up, buddy? A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Middo, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. Oh, is that what you're doing? You see, everyone else immediately assumed you were doing something completely inappropriate. I defended you, though. I just want you to know that. I believed the whole time that you were actually an honest young man. Also, you're weak sauce because I just chucked that across the map, and you're still struggling with one rock. Which is probably why everyone makes fun of you. What the? Oh, sorry. Something in my computer popped up. Alright, so, this is, Middo's house. I forgot to read the sign. Just check it real quick here. House of the Great Middo, boss of the Kokiri. It should say in parentheses, self-proclaimed, but whatever, we're not going to get caught on details. Although it is possible he's a legit boss, because if you look at this place, I mean, seriously, it is pretty pimped out. I mean, he's got treasure chest full of probably some innocent girl's heart, which you can't see because of the angle of my camera. Taxes from the local Kokiri. Taxes again. Ouch. And his own personal savings, all of which I just stole. And best of all, he's got a stage. Oh my goodness, I am so jealous of Middo's house. I wish I had a stage. Like, seriously, how cool is that? Okay, well, I guess YouTube's my stage. But that's beside the point. We're gonna not get caught on details. Hey, what's up? Why does all the girls here have this exact same hair color? Oh, a fairy finally came to you! Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go learn new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Cool. How do you stand like that all day? And how do you possibly look that excited about everything you do? Seriously. Okay, I'm having just a little bit too much fun. Hey, buddy. I'm off looking for a sword. I'm off looking for a sword. You're not allowed to leave the forest. Great Deku Tree said that if the Kokiri leave the woods, or he or she will die. Oh. Well, in that case. Oh, what's the sign say? Forest folks should not leave these woods. Okay, cool. So, yeah, another thing about the Kokiri. They're kind of bound to this forest. If they leave, evil stuff happens, which I'll go over later. But Forest Training Center, that sounds like a promising place to look for a sword. Or a weapon of some kind. If we go in here, we have pretty much more tutorials than you'll ever know what to do with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to them all just to show they're there, but I'll explain them all myself. So first we have the icons, the yellow icons. These are your equipment icons. You can equip up to 3 buttons on your C-pad or C-stick if you're playing on GameCube like me. And these will allow you to basically access them like hotkeys. You're going to be your primary way of getting to your weapons and all that stuff, and all your useful cred's going to be in there, so they're pretty cool to have. And you can equip everything from weapons to exploring items to ridiculous, like, health items in there, so that's pretty cool. How to use Upsy. Upsy is going to be your, basically it's like the other button. You can use it, first of all, to to interact with Navi. She'll remind you what your current goal is, give you tips or enemy info if you've got an enemy selected. But it can also change your viewpoint. I've been doing that a little bit in the houses. You can press it while there's something going on, and it'll change to a top-down perspective. I don't use this at all. There's really no point. It only works indoors, so it's disuse and no point, but it's kind of cool if you're a little bit bored. This guy will tell you about the maps. The map will update automatically as you go from place to place, but nothing really more special to it than that. Then there's items. There are 3 types of items. There's our main items, which we equip, or our equipment items rather. C items and quest items. Equipment items, they're on us all the time. There are things like our clothes, our weapons, our shield, and things like that we'll all get later. Quest items are items that we don't do anything with. They're collectibles that prove we've completed the various tasks. And then C items are items that we get throughout adventure to help us progress through the story, blah, blah, blah. Pretty basic stuff. I'm sorry, you all probably already know this, but I'm going over it anyway, just on the off chance there's someone who hasn't, and I feel like it's kind of my job is to be a complete Let's Player. So, green icon. Green icon is your interact button. It will let you talk to people, open doors, do various commands in battle, and other nonsense like that. All painfully basic. Why does no one in this forest have a door? Oh, whatever. These signs I'm not going to read right now because they're just kind of tutorial stuff about the swords. But I love this sign here more than anything in the world. I don't know what it's from. Hole of L. Let's go through this small hole. I just don't know why it's called that. If someone knows why it's called Hole of L, someone please tell me. Seriously, I just don't know why it's called that. Okay. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways. While L targeting, press A to move as you move left to right. To do a backflip, press L targeting while pressing A, moving backwards. To do a roll attack, press L targeting while press A while you're moving forward. I can't read English at all. While you roll, you can avoid damage. I've never found that to be true, but okay. You have a sword while targeting. Pressing A will make you do a jump attack. But no one here has a sword, apparently, so cool. And it does double damage. And then you can practice by targeting L on the stone. Now, there actually is a reason for this. Do a backflip, roll, jump sideways, jump sideways. You get a rupee for that, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I got a bunch of rupees, actually. Nope, no. Also press B to skip through dialogue. Pretty useful. Okay, let's go through the small hole. Small hole. Hold forward on the control stick and line yourself up. Press A to enter. And in we go. Alright. I can't believe no one's found this before. Like, seriously. It's not really all that well hidden. What's it say? Viewpoint with L targeting. While you have no object to look at, you can look forward with L. We already know this. Start moving and change your direction. Hold L and blah 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 blah. You can also walk sideways this way. Yeah, it's very important technique for dungeon corridors. I have never found that to be true, but this game believes it is. So, hey, look at that. We got our 40 rupees we need for what was that? 40 rupees we need for our shield. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. See, that's walking sideways. Oh, check this out. Visit the House of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. What kind of infomercial is this? Because it would be a crime if I didn't do it at least once in this series. You got the thing! You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with your cursor and equip it with A. This is the hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you do any real fighting. Alright! Oh, let go the sign. Just to see what that rock is. Oh boy! Okay. Yeah. So we got our sword now. Now all we have to do is go back to that shop and buy the shield, and we are good to go. But yeah, no, I don't see any reason why we can't just go do that. We've talked to all the really important people. I'm sure most of you who have played this game, which is probably 90% of the world's population, or at least America's population, have been driven totally insane by my needless tutorials. But even so, I feel as if it should be done. What's this right here, anyway? Sarah's house. Saria's house. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I never have. I've always pronounced it differently. But that is our little friend who has with the green hair, who's absurdly energetic. And look at that. She's so full of love. She has hearts on her floor. And nothing else. Ever. I guess all you need is love, but hey. And what I find funny here is there's those 2 jars from earlier. Except this time the jar is actually here. Do not know why they felt the need to remove that one, the other one, but hey, I'm gonna steal all of her love and go. Yep, I stole all of Sarah's love. Hey, what's up, buddy? You seem like a hardworking man. That meanie Middo made me cut the grass at Sarah's house. Middle told Sarah that he would do this so she would like him, but I'm the only one doing all the work. You and Sarah are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? Will you keep anything that you find while doing it? So yeah, you can cut grass with the sword, but you can pick up rocks, but not plants. Which I guess actually makes sense when you think about it. But that's beside the point. Oh look, more of Sarah's love. I want it. Dang it, out of my reach. Relax, I'm too short. I just want to do one more thing before we go buy our shield. Let's go up here to this great little lookout point. Hey, what's up? Came all the way up here. You're a real man, and now manhood's defined by your fear of heights. So that's cool. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up C to look around the forest with the control stick. Fun fact, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was actually originally going to be a first-person game. But due to a plot device, which we will get into later, it was changed to a third person, and it kind of pioneered the camera controls, or I should say refined them, because I believe Mario 64 came out first. I'm not 100% on that, but whatever. Let's go in there and buy our shield, though. And then I think we'll have to call it a day for this episode. Let's go grab our shield. Here we go. You got the Deku shield, which is with the equipment screen selected with blah 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 blah, same rules as before. Press R to crouch and defend, and press R while L targeting. You can move while defending. There we go. That's all I need from this guy. And you can buy more of these. You only have one at a time though, so you really don't ever need to replace it though. So let's just go ahead and equip those, shall we? Go over to our equipment subscreen, and we'll equip our Kokiri sword and our Deku shield. Now we can never unequip these. Like we can never go back to having no equipment on ever again, so enjoy that. But I'll just show you around the main menu real quick. Here's our quest status. This will show us all the things we are working on, things we've completed, and some other collectibles that I'll get into all over the span of time. Our map screen, it'll automatically update. You don't have to purchase upgrades for a map or anything like that like you do in later games. And then our item select screen. We don't have any items right now, so this screen is irrelevant. That said, you can save from here. I'm not going to. But let's get going. Let's just go talk to Middo, and I think we'll call it a day. Hey Middo, I've come to speak with you. If you want to see the great Deku tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Done! Ew, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Hey, Charlie Brown. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Middo, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot. How'd you get to be the favorite of Sarah and the great Deku tree, huh? Grumble, 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 walk, away. Alright, well, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize real quick for the first two episodes being completely and totally boring. But don't worry, we're about to get into the really exciting stuff. next episode. So until then, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Master Quest Edition. I'm just going to call it Master Quest Edition. We're going to head down this nice little hallway here and see what it is the Great Deku Tree needs from us. Until then, I'll see you all next time.